Hello. Alright, Alright, good. I'm on time. I wanted to show you real quick before it gets any darker and before it rains again. I had posted a picture of two plants. Does anybody know what they are? I'm going to show you them real quick, and then I'll show you my chickens, and then I'm going to be making the hand sanitizer tonight and the bug spray. So it's going to rain here in a second, so I'm going to show you my chickens in the garden right now before it rains. So one of the plants I showed you was this one, and it's got some flowers on it, and this is actually citronella. This is the actual plant, and if you rub it, you can feel the oil just come off. Oh my gosh, it smells so strong of citronella, just like a candle, but it's the real deal. So actually for tonight, I'm going to be using a little. I'm not sure if I want to use a big one or small one, so I'm going to just put one of these in the bottle just to add some stuff to it and make it smell and look good. So chickens are getting ready. This is work in progress yard. Here's the chickens. The one on the left, the light colored one, that is summer, and the one on the right, that is spring. So they've gotten a lot bigger. They're still not fully grown because you can see the gray on her, and that just means like she's not fully grown yet. So they're getting ready to go to sleep, just like my kids. So they go up here and go to sleep. If it's cold, they'll go in their coop right there. So me and Paul built this. Actually, Paul built it. I dug the trench for it. So if anybody is interested in raising chickens for eggs, most cities you can have 4 chickens and no rooster. So I wanted 4, but Paul cut me off at 2. So one of the other plants that I showed was this, and I got this one today. This is actually 2 plants in one. This is lavender, and when it grows, it will grow up and there'll be purple little flowers on it. So I'm going to take a little of this too to put into my bug spray. And again, I'm going to be using some oils too with it, but this kind of like makes it look pretty. And this stuff, like how basil is, if you just rub it, you can smell it. It smells great. So this is the garden. Over here is going to be that big rain barrel, which we're just going to fill up with water to kind of water the garden when we're not around. So this is my strawberries, and you got to put some hay down so that the strawberries don't touch the earth. This is new this year. I put all this black down just so I'm not weeding constantly. So I got my pepper plant right here, and I got some little baby peppers. This is rosemary. I love the shape of this one. It looks like a Christmas tree. Over here we have watermelon. Here some cherry tomatoes, that one and that one and that one. I love cherry tomatoes. This is a basil, and what you do with basil is, see how this is? You just pick this off. So you just pick this part off. I'm actually going to start composting soon. I don't know if you could see it. It's all the way across the yard, way over there, that little tiny speck. I'm going to start composting and just use it in the garden and everything. But you just pick these off, and then it's going to sprout up even more. So if you want a big, huge basil plant, you got to pick these off with the flowers, and then it will sprout more. These are little baby basils, and then these are my big boy tomatoes right here. And actually, I put up the stakes today, so I saw little baby tomato. Over here, I have some butternut squash. I have to put these around that. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm live still or not. It doesn't like being away from the house. Alright, I'm just going to keep going. It says recording, but it doesn't say live, so I'm just going to keep recording. So, got some more pepper plants. This is cauliflower. And then I have my cucumbers right there. Eggplant. I have some sweet potatoes growing over here. And some little sweet peppers. So I'm going to walk back in and see if this kicks back on. If not, I'm just going to have to start again. But this is my hot box for in the winter. My father made it. So you can put your plants in there in the winter and it keeps them nice and warm. So, alright, it says connecting. So I'm going to finish this one and I'm going to start again so we can make everything. Okay, I'll be right back.